It was a quiet Tuesday night in a small roadside bar off Route 9. The kind of place where the jukebox hummed old country tunes and the smell of fried food mixed with cigarette smoke. Then, the door burst open. 6 bikers stormed in, loud engines still echoing outside, leather jackets glistening under the dim lights. The biggest one, a man with arms covered in tattoos and a stare that could make anyone freeze, walked straight to the counter. His name was Ryder, and people whispered that he was trouble. No one dared to look him in the eye, not even Lily, the young waitress who'd been working double shifts just to pay her bills. But that night, something happened that nobody in that bar would ever forget, because when Ryder, that rough, feared biker, reached out and ripped Lily's shirt, the whole bar went silent, and what he saw next, it froze everyone in place. Before we dive into this powerful true story of courage, compassion, and unexpected kindness, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. You're watching True Story Tales, where every week we bring you stories that touch your heart and remind you that kindness still exists, even in the most unlikely places. Don't forget to like and share this video if it moves you, and let us know in the comments what kindness means to you. Lily had been working at the Rusty Anchor Bar for nearly 3 years. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid the bills and helped her take care of her little boy, Eli. She never complained. Even when customers got rowdy or when she had to clean up after midnight, she just smiled through the pain. But lately, her coworkers had noticed bruises on her arms, big dark marks she tried to hide with long sleeves. Even in the summer heat, when people asked, she laughed it off, said she was clumsy, that she'd tripped or bumped into something. But deep down, everyone knew something wasn't right that night. The bar was quieter than usual, until the roar of engines shattered the calm. The Steel Serpents, Ryder's biker crew, pulled up. They were known across the county, not exactly for kindness. Ryder slammed his gloves on the counter. "Whiskey straight," he said. His voice was gravelly, like someone who'd lived through 1,000 rough nights. Lily brought his drink, her hands trembling slightly. He noticed and frowned. "You okay, sweetheart?" he asked, not unkindly. She nodded, too quickly. "Yeah, just tired, long night." But when she reached forward, the edge of her sleeve slid up for just a second, revealing the purple bruise underneath. Ryder's eyes locked onto it. Something in his face changed. He didn't say a word, not yet. As the night went on, the bikers laughed, played pool, and drank, but Ryder couldn't stop glancing at Lily. Every time she smiled, he saw the sadness behind it. Every time she walked past, she seemed smaller, like she was trying to disappear. Then it happened. She tripped while carrying a tray of drinks. The glasses shattered on the floor, spilling beer across Ryder's boots. The whole bar went quiet. Everyone froze, expecting him to explode, but Ryder didn't yell. He just stood up, towering over her. "Hey," he said softly. "You okay?" Lily quickly knelt down, her face red. "I'm sorry. I'll clean it up. Please, I'm so sorry." And that's when it happened. As she reached for the glass, her sleeve caught on the broken edge of the tray and ripped. The tear ran down her shirt, exposing part of her shoulder. The room gasped. Ryder's hand shot out, grabbing her arm, not to hurt her, but to stop her from cutting herself on the glass. But in doing so, the torn fabric revealed something beneath her collarbone. A deep, ugly bruise, shaped like a handprint, the kind that no accident could explain. Ryder's expression turned to stone. His jaw tightened. The bar fell silent. You could hear the hum of the neon light flickering above. "Who did that to you?" he asked quietly. Lily froze her eyes, darted around, panicked. "It's nothing," she whispered. "Please, just let it go." But Ryder didn't. He gently lifted her chin so she'd look at him. "Who hurt you?" Lily, tears welled up in her eyes. She shook her head. "It's my ex," she finally said. "He comes around. Sometimes he gets angry. But it's fine. I can handle it." Ryder's knuckles whitened as he clenched his fists. "Handle it," he repeated. "No, one should have to handle being hurt." The other bikers had gone quiet. Every man there could feel the weight in Ryder's voice. 10 minutes later, Lily disappeared into the kitchen to clean up. Ryder stood, motioned to his crew, and walked outside. The next part of the night became the stuff of local legend, because when Lily stepped out after her shift, scared, exhausted, and ready to walk home alone, she found Ryder leaning against his bike, waiting. "You live near here?" he asked. She hesitated, then nodded. "A few blocks down." "Not tonight, you don't." Ryder said. "We're giving you a ride home." Lily blinked. "I can't. My ex, if he sees—" Ryder cut her off gently. "If he sees, he won't come close again." There was something in his tone, not a threat but a promise. As they rode through the night, Lily held on tight, the cold wind whipping through her hair for the first time in a long while. She felt safe when they pulled up to her small apartment building. Ryder didn't move right away. You got someone to call if he comes around again, he asked. She shook her head. It's just me and my boy. Ryder sighed. Not anymore. He reached into his jacket and handed her a small card. It had a phone number. No name, no logo. Just digits. Anytime he shows up, Ryder said. You call that, doesn't matter if it's midnight or Christmas morning, you understand. She nodded, tears filling her eyes. A few weeks passed, the bruises faded, the fear didn't. At one night, the bar was closing up when Lily heard shouting outside her. X, drunk, angry, had found her. He grabbed her arm, shaking her hard. Thought you could ignore me, huh? He yelled, and that's when the rumble of engines echoed down the street, 6 bikes' headlights, glowing like eyes. In the dark, Ryder and the steel serpents pulled up, circling the man like wolves around prey. Ryder stepped off his bike. Calm and slow, you got 2 choices. Pal, he said, you walk away now, or I make sure you never come near her again. The man tried to laugh it off, but when he saw the look in Ryder's eyes, he backed down fast. He muttered something and stumbled off into the dark. Ryder turned to Lily. You okay? She nodded, tears streaming. I didn't think you'd actually come. Ryder smiled faintly. Told you we take care of our own. From that night on, Lily was never alone. Bikers would stop by for coffee, help her fix her car, or bring gifts for little Eli. The bar, once filled with rough laughter, became a place of protection. A family she never expected. And Ryder, he never talked much about what made him so protective. But one night, after closing, he told her quietly, my sister went through the same thing. I couldn't save her, but I can make sure no one else suffers like she did. Lily hugged him, tears running down her cheeks. You already. Months later, the rusty Anchor bar got a new sign above its door. It read, kindness is strength, not weakness. Every person who walked in could feel it. The warmth, the safety, the sense of family. Because sometimes kindness doesn't come from soft hands or gentle voices. Sometimes it comes from people who look rough on the outside but have hearts made of gold. And Ryder, the biker who once scared the whole town, became a hero not because he fought, but because he cared. So the next time you meet someone who looks tough, don't be so quick to judge. You never know. Their kindness might just change someone's life. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to True Story Tales. Every story we tell is a reminder that kindness can come from anyone, and sometimes it shows up right when the world needs it most. Spread love, stay kind, and we'll see you in the next one.